How you doing? My name is Captain Cease and welcome back to another top 5 video. Today we're gonna cover the top 5 underwhelming Smash Bros characters. Now just a warning, these characters are not bad. They are not bad. There are some tools here and there that they are lacking, but they're not necessarily bad. In this top 5 we are going to list characters that are just underwhelming, that are just not as satisfying as the other characters, or simply that they just don't have the right tools for a certain situation. And also, again, this is highly opinionated, so if you agree with me or not, that's completely fine. You don't have to. Without further ado, let's get rolling. Lucario is a character that doesn't really kill until later percentage. The reason being is because its aura plus rage, it builds up and you can have a better character. And it's a gimmick, it's a risk also, because you can just die in one hit, depending on your percentage of course. Don't get me wrong, Lucario is a really great character and underrated one. It has combos, it kills early, but just as I said before, at later percentage. It needs to rack up damage and its own to be able to win at all. It's underwhelming when you can't kill your opponents and you have to just take damage in order to build up your rage, to build up your aura, and it's really risky. However, it doesn't mean that Lucario is a bad character. It doesn't mean that. Mega Man highly depends on spacing. It's neutral A because you can't jump with the neutral A, but sometimes it's just not a real reward for it. Most characters can just rush you down and that's it. Sure, Mega Man has his combos, it has jab blocks, which mostly every character has. Besides Styles, I really don't know any other Mega Man mains. Maybe it's because people don't really like how Mega Man is. Maybe people don't really want to invest a lot of time into Mega Man. With all these gadgets and tools that Mega Man has, can just be rushed down. Some of them don't even act properly, is what I mean by it doesn't really have much use. In certain situations, yes, it can be used, but other than that, it's very minimal use, if that makes sense. Mega Man is also a good character. Don't let that blur Mega Man as a character. Lucina is one of those characters that is shadowed by a word, which is clone. It is true that Mart is better than Lucina. Mart just has more range. It has the tipper, which makes Mart a better character. However, don't count Lucina out. She's still great to space, but however, it just does not stand out like Mart. She is underwhelmingly just worse than Mart. Don't get me wrong, I like the character, I really like how she flows, but when you compare these two, Lucina is just the worst and just underwhelming. No offense to Lucina mains out there, I love the character. I'm not saying that I don't. I'm not saying that your character is bad. It just doesn't have the greater feeling or greater reward that Mart possesses. Although Lucina can get kills more constantly, meaning that you don't need to get the tipper to get full power. Other than that, I think you should just stick with Mart. I think that Lucina is just underwhelming besides getting constant kills. Palutena is one of those characters that is considered the worst character in the game. But hey, maybe she's not. It's just that her smashes are really slow. Her projectiles not really that good. You don't really get that excitement. She doesn't even space out really well as other characters. She's not the quickest, but at least her tilts are okay and long lasting, if you know what I mean. However, there are few Palutena mains that are really pulling some work. And that's really good, that's good that people want to push this character even higher, considering that it's considered as the worst character in the game. I don't necessarily think it's bad because there are Palutena tricks that you can actually pull off. Worst character or not, he's still underwhelming. But I heard here and there that he's really good versus Luigi. Overall, if you're looking for a character to space with, don't invest your time in this one. Jigglypuff is number 1 for a lot of reasons. Her smashes are laggy. She's a high risk, high reward character, meaning her rests. If you miss the rest, you'll punish and probably end the stock and probably lose the set. However, Jigglypuff is great at edge guarding. I think if I'm not mistaken, she also has disjointed hitboxes, which is great for spacing. But the lack of special moves that are useful, but they're not, the amount of end lag in her smash attacks are really just hideous. She's one of the slowest in the game, if not the slowest in the game, and she doesn't get anything off out of grabs. Sure, maybe you can play Puff here and there, but it takes a really patient player to not let these negatives get in the way and see that Jigglypuff is not that underwhelming at all. But for me, in my eyes, Jigglypuff is the underwhelming characters in the game. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my top 5 underwhelming characters in Smash Bros. 4. Is there any top 5 that you guys want me to cover? Leave it in the comment section below and I will be happy to check that out. You might be responsible for the next top 5. Please like, share this video with all your friends. Thank you guys for support and I hope to see you all in the next video. Later.